Two criminals get caught. Police separate them. Instantly. Neither knows what the other will say. One simple choice sits in front of both men: stay silent or betray your partner. Almost everyone predicts the same outcome. Almost everyone is wrong about why. This tiny decision reveals something terrifying about human trust, cooperation, and self-interest. By the end, you'll question every deal you've ever silently trusted someone to keep. Here's the setup. Two suspects, arrested for a crime, held in separate interrogation rooms. They cannot speak to each other. They cannot coordinate. They cannot even see each other. Police offer each prisoner the exact same deal without either one knowing the other's answer. Stay silent, and if your partner stays silent too, you both get a light sentence. Betray your partner, and if they stay silent, you walk free while they take the fall. But if you both betray each other, you both receive a harsher punishment than silence. So what would you do, knowing your partner might be thinking the exact same thing? Your instinct probably says stay loyal. Silence protects you. Both. Trust feels like the safe choice. But game theory tells a completely different story, one built on cold, rational self-interest. To understand why, we need to look at this from your partner's exact perspective. Imagine you choose silence, trusting your partner completely to do the same thing. If they betray you, you take the maximum sentence while they walk away free. Now imagine you choose betrayal instead, just in case they're thinking the same. If they stay silent, you walk free. If they betray you too, you're still safer. Notice something strange. Betrayal protects you no matter what your partner decides to do. This is called a dominant strategy, the choice that wins regardless of the other player. Mathematicians call this the Nash Equilibrium, a point where nobody benefits from changing alone. Both prisoners, thinking purely rationally, arrive at the exact same terrifying conclusion. Betray, because betrayal is always equal or better, no matter what happens. So logically, both prisoners choose betrayal, even though silence would have helped them both. This is the paradox. Perfect individual logic creates the worst possible outcome for everyone. Rational self-interest, followed by two intelligent people, destroys the best available result. Cooperation would have been smarter, but nobody could trust the other person enough to risk it. This isn't just a puzzle about criminals. It's a mirror for real human behavior. Because the moment trust disappears, self-interest quietly takes over every decision we make. This exact pattern shows up everywhere, far beyond interrogation rooms and criminal justice systems. Nations stuck in arms races face this same trap, unable to trust each other's intentions. Businesses competing on price often destroy their own profits, trapped in identical betrayal logic. Even couples negotiating chores fall into miniature versions of this same silent standoff. But here's the twist. The dilemma changes completely once the game repeats itself. Researchers discovered something surprising. When prisoners face each other again and again and again, reputation starts to matter. Betrayal today invites retaliation tomorrow, and cooperation slowly becomes valuable. In repeated encounters, trust can actually grow, rewarding those who cooperate consistently over time. One simple strategy dominated every computer tournament ever designed to test this theory. It was called tit for tat, and its secret was almost embarrassingly simple. Tit for tat starts by cooperating first, then simply mirrors whatever the opponent just did. Betray it once. It betrays back immediately. Cooperate, and it rewards you instantly. This single, forgiving, predictable rule consistently outperformed strategies built purely on constant betrayal. The reveal is this: betrayal wins once, but cooperation wins when trust has time to build. The original dilemma traps people because it only happens once, with zero information exchanged. Remove that isolation, allow repetition and reputation, and the entire incentive structure flips completely. Suddenly, the smartest move isn't selfish betrayal, but strategic, reciprocated, patient cooperation. This is why long-term relationships, businesses, and even nations behave differently than isolated strangers. Trust isn't naive. Trust is a calculated strategy that only works under the right conditions. The real answer to to the prisoner's dilemma depends entirely on whether the game ever repeats. So back to our original question. Would you really betray your best friend under pressure? If this were a one-time, anonymous decision, cold logic says betrayal protects you best. But real friendships aren't isolated interrogation rooms. They're repeated games, built on years of trust. That repetition is exactly why loyalty, over time, becomes the smarter, stronger long-term strategy. Every relationship you maintain is quietly running its own version of this exact experiment. Every time you keep a promise, you're proving you're not playing a one-shot betrayal game. Understanding this dilemma won't just make you smarter. It might make you a better partner. If someone in your life passed this test today, tell them in the comments below. Subscribe for more mysteries hiding inside logic, psychology, and the strange math of decisions. And next time trust feels risky, remember, the game might be more repeatable than you think.